This fall, a question will be appearing on your ballot regarding a surtax on incomes over $1 million. 22 News State House reporter Ellen Fleming has what both sides are saying.
Some call it a tax hike, others call it paying your fair share. Either way, you'll help decide its fate come this November. Massachusetts voters will have an opportunity to amend the state's constitution by changing the tax structure in the Commonwealth. Currently, all income is taxed at 5%. This ballot initiative would create a surtax of 4% on incomes over $1 million. A newly formed coalition of business groups launched this week called the Coalition to Stop the Tax Hike Amendment. They believe small business owners and longtime homeowners whose retirement depend on their investments will be negatively affected. They also believe it could drive away the wealthy and hurt the economy. Supporters of the question think top earners can afford to help the state, and they look towards the tax revenue it would bring in that would be spent on transportation and education.
Our schools are suffering from lack of investments. There's no HVAC systems, there's lack of heating, there's lack of cooling, there's lack of social emotional support for our students that have gone through the trauma of the pandemic. And in our public transit systems, there's been cuts, there's been reinstatements, there's been cuts again, it's all up and down.
This is unlike other ballot questions because it is a constitutional amendment, meaning lawmakers had to vote to approve this measure in 2 consecutive legislative cycles. The Coalition to Stop the Tax Hike Amendment did not respond for comment by Newstime. This year's statewide election will take place on November 8th. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Ellen Fleming, 22 News.